Okay, guys, what is up? Welcome back to another, I guess, hot topic, or I guess maybe I want to call it like a food for thought video. I haven't really thought of a title yet for this video. But yeah, today's video is regarding the upcoming class. So not Sage, but the next upcoming class for Black Desert Online. Now, I know you guys are probably thinking, Rare, it's way too early to be talking about the next class already. Are you serious? You know, you're thinking about the next class, and you might be right. You know, it might be a bit too soon. I might be delusional. I might be a serial re-roller. But I've been thinking about this class. Now, there's a lot of food for thought. If you haven't seen that picture, I will have that picture maybe linked somewhere in the description or maybe on screen. We'll see what I do, because I try to make these videos kind of, unedited, or as little bit of editing as possible. And I wanted to go and talk about this class to you guys in a way where it's very hypothetical, but I'm also kind of hoping that maybe PA watches this video at some point and says, "Ah, yes, this man actually knows how to make a class in the game." Now, obviously, you guys can tell that the background here is a little bit, it's my streamer background. I just record straight off of my OBS, and I do apologize for that. It's kind of, mediocre. I am a small content creator after all, right? But yeah, so I want to talk to you guys about the new class, and what I think this class should be like, or what I think it could be and hope to be. Now, I've heard rumors from different places that the next class, the picture that they gave us is with a waterfall / wind thingy with a bunch of mountains, and there's this little thing. Some people think it's the Poro class, or the Papu class or whatever. Some people think, I don't know, people think all sorts of things. For me, I'm pretty sure they have confirmed that picture is taken in the Haso Kingdoms. If you guys don't know anything about the BDO lore, which many people don't, and I don't blame them, but classes like Mewa, Musa, Mystic, Striker all come from the Haso Kingdoms, a few others as well. I think Ninja and Kuno, correct me if I'm wrong, but they all come from the Haso Kingdoms, which is located in the east. If you guys know where Port Rat is in the beginning, it's all the way up to the left, and that's where those classes kind of come from, that kingdom there. It's a long way away. It's very magical, kind of Asian theme, from what I can gather, just looking at Mewa and Musa specifically as well. Yeah, so the next class after Sage, or if it's after Sage or in the future, but the class that they're referring to in that picture specifically is from probably the Haso Kingdoms, since that's what they're referring to. Now, they could be releasing Haso Kingdoms, I think they said in 2022 or 2023, really far from now. But I don't think the class is going to come out then. It would be smart for it to come out then, but I do think that they're going to make another Haso Kingdoms class, or that class specifically, come out this year. I'm strongly in belief that it's the next class. Now, I do believe the next class after Sage would be female. They have said, I think, that they specifically are going for male female, like male female release in classes. And they have done that so far. Previous class before Sage was Nova, before Nova was Hash, and so on and so forth. Shy, Guardian, Archer, I guess. Archer and Shy, Guardian and Shy kind of are both female, I guess. But yeah, what I would like to say is this video is gonna be more speculative and giving you guys a sort of like idea. That's what I really like doing, is talking about ideas, maybe put some ideas into your guys' head, because that's the kind of content I want to provide for you guys. So without further ado, let's talk about this class. So firstly, I'm going to be using a lot of references from other games, specifically for this class. What I was thinking, and I have a bunch of Google searches and stuff here, so I will just switch tabs real quick. I was thinking something like Akali from League of Legends, right? Akali being an assassin, a ninja assassin in League. what I wanted to specifically point out, and I know it's gonna be like, oh, but if she's in Akali, like it'll be like sort of copyright. I want her to be inspired off of Akali, another character that I would get to, which obviously you can see in the tabs. And this class is Irelia. Now, let me talk about what I think that they should get from each class. Firstly, the Haso class. Just like how Sage is rumored, and I do believe he's going to have Sorks offhand. I think it's a talisman. It's about time that they used offhands for other classes. In my opinion, it was really great when Dark Knight got Zerker's offhand. And I think the new Haso class, since she's also female, she will get Lan's Pendulum Noble Sword. I do think they would give her a different main hand. Everyone has been asking for another Scythe class, and Akali actually uses a Scythe, kind of like what you call it, the ninja in For Honor as well. It's a very ninja-y weapon, so I'm gonna say that the next class should be similar to Ninja and Kuno, but in a different way, something like a hybrid between Lan, Ninja, and Kuno and Meiwa and Musa. Think of Meiwa's mobility, maybe ninja themed or similar themed aspects of Kuno and Ninja, like the classes themselves, and then like the movement of Musa, and then maybe like very similar in terms of Lan, in terms of using her offhand. Now, I think the noble sword is a great weapon. Doesn't seem like it would make sense for a ninja to have a noble sword, right? Since Lan has a noble sword, but for me it can be like a part of the lore where she is noble, like of blood, but she gave up her right to become a ninja. That can be something that they do in the lore. And what they can do as well is they can add that scythe. So instead of how Akali has, you know, just a regular kunai in her pockets, just sitting in the back, and then the scythe, she can have the noble sword. She doesn't need to have the string attached, but it could be like aesthetically looking like Lan's own, how she just has it in the back. Maybe they can change it up a little bit, because Kuno offhands do look a little bit different, even though they could be shared the same. Like, for example, Berserker and Berserker's not, and DK is not, Dark Knight's not. That's the main hand and the offhand. Now, I wanted to go into the second character that I think they can take inspiration off of, and this class would be using Irelia's weapons. Now, I'm going to show you guys some footage in the background. I'm not sure if this is actually a lot on YouTube or not, but what I wanted to do is to basically tell you guys that for me personally, the Awakening weapon on DK, she has floating swords, but I do believe that they can make it more like, when I first saw DK's floating swords, I thought she was going to be very similar to Irelia. But actually, what I think that they can do, if you're looking at the gameplay here, is that they can have Awakening class, so pre-Awakening class looking like the scythe and the noble sword and the main hand and offhand, and then in the Awakening weapon, she will also get, like, let's say a glove, like every friggin' class nowadays is just getting a glove like Nova, and with that glove, or just with whatever they want to give their weapon, they can call it something blades as well, or whatever, dancing blades, whatever they want to call it. They can have be very similar to Lan, like Succession Lan, but also like Irelia. So she would be controlling the blades. She can vary between having just 3 blades to having 6 blades, and so on and so forth. Because what I've noticed with classes nowadays, for example, and I'm going to use Nova a lot in this video, and maybe potentially Sage, because I have not actually played it yet as of this recording. He's actually going to be releasing in about an hour from now, and I'm going to be obviously playing him live on Twitch, right? But what I think he can do, or what I think she can do, the new Haso class, is she'll have a mechanic just like how Nova has the on guard mechanic. She'll also have a mechanic when she's killing mobs, when she's using abilities. And now this is just like an additive gameplay bonus, right? So you can let's say you start off with 1 blade, you're controlling that 1 blade, you use certain abilities. Let's say you left click, let's say, or right click, let's say 3 times or something, or you use a combo of 3 abilities, you'll summon the next blade. And the point is to kind of like juggle your blades, because your blades will eventually like fall off, or you won't have enough like power to control them, or they'll just get stuck in enemies. Like you'll just lose blades gradually. So she'll be like a kind of like a build-up class, and when she's built up to like, let's say 6 blades, kind of like think of like striker, sort of like. So she's kind of taking inspiration of a lot of different classes and outside sources from BDO, right? But like strikers 30 shards or mystics 30 shards, right? Using those in combat, and then being able to use her 100%, or being able to use, let's say, like on guard, like excel form, you know. So she'll be excelled, she'll be moving faster. I know people are going to be sitting in chat and thinking, oh fuck, there's another assassin versus assassin class. They're not really meta for large scale, so I don't think that's too bad. It's not another mage with sage which wizard. But for me personally, I would really love that, and I would really hope that PA can make a class like that. Personally, for my own taste, I've been having a hard time choosing a main since the game came out. I've been playing the game since KR. I've actually had a KR account and played on it. I still think I have it, but I haven't logged in on it, and I haven't even tried to get it back or touched it at all. That being said, I have played the game for a long time, and I've been taking many breaks on off, mostly due to not enjoying every class or any class specifically much. I'm hoping that this new class, the class I'm talking about, the Haso female class, let's call it that, will be pretty decent at grinding is what I want, but also an assassin. I'm hoping with a lot of mobility as well. Because for me, I really want some kind of like different abilities. I feel like or like different, like let's say weapon kits. I think ninja is a great class example, you know. I've always wished that I could have made a female ninja. That's actually would have been my most ideal class. I really like katanas, and he has 6 of them, but there's not really any dual wield female class. I mean, you can technically say Tiger Blade on Mewa, or you know, you can say Lan has glaives and they're technically dual wield swords. But I would like for another class to just come out and maybe have some other cool, unique weapon in Awakening, and then share an offhand with another class, you know? But yeah, I don't know what you guys think about that idea. I would love to hear your comments in the comment section. I would love to read your comments and tell me what you guys think as well. What I can say personally, from my own personal taste of classes in BDO, there's a lot of greatness. Like the way kits are made in BDO, the way the game plays. Most people play this game because of the PvP, because of the openness of the game, and I personally enjoy the game for that as well. Gearing up is just, you know, for me, some people don't like enchanting, and I personally do. But I think the thing that we can all agree on is the combat is awesome. Like the combat really pulls the game's weight. I think they're taking the right steps in the right direction currently. I'm really proud of PA, and I'm really proud of you know, all you guys trying your best and doing your best to you know, make the community better. You know, obviously there's some outliers here and there, but I think the community has been really awesome as a whole. I think PA, hopefully they don't go pay to win, you know, or more pay to win. Actually, I think the game has been, you know, a little bit different, but I'm getting off subject here, and I'm gonna try and head back to the topic. But yeah, in terms of the Haso female class, I have no idea what they're gonna name it. I'm okay with whatever they call it. They can call it what the hell ever. It doesn't matter for me personally. I love when they add their own Korean theme or Japanese theme to each class, like Kuno, for example, or Mewa or Lan. You know, before Mewa used to be called Plume, and Musa was called the Blader. So I do like that. I love watching the Shadow Arena classes. For me, it's really great to see all those classes come to play as well. And I hope you guys like this idea. I really hope that this video comes across positively. And yeah, I think I will try and end the video here so it doesn't become too ranty. Anything else I can say about the class? Hopefully she has a lot of dashes like Aurelia. Maybe she can have like dashing on target abilities. Obviously, like in the same way, like it requires skill, right? But like maybe she just can't dash in the air or openly often, but maybe she can dash from target to target, kind of like Aurelia does. And then maybe with when she has all 6 of her abilities, she can, you know, maybe throw out all the blades of the floor, kind of like Aurelia. If you look at her ultimate ability, let's say, that they would show maybe here. You know, Aurelia just throws it out and all the blades come out. Maybe she could dash around and pick them up and then use them against you. You know, like she's probably gonna do it in this video. If you have played League, she's able to dash between them once they've been hit by the ability. I do hope she gets some kind of stun, or maybe like a momentum stun, like a skill shot kind of stun. And then maybe she can use a grab into that. I'm not too sure. It could be like a range stun. And then maybe a kind of terrible grab, but I'll be fine with that if she's way too mobile. What else can I say? The dashes can be really awesome. Maybe give her a block as well, like a block, something like Hashes or maybe like Ninjas, but not have her be stuck in animation like with Ninja. You know, just regular ass block would be cool as well. And yeah, I think I would enjoy that class personally myself. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this content again, like I said. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.